What is up, y'all? I have been MIA for so long, and I missed you guys. So, just so you guys can catch up with me a little bit, I started working. It's the Christmas season time, holiday time, and everything like that. So, I went ahead and got me a extra job so that our Christmas, can be awesome. Anyways, I've been working crazy hours from daytime to nighttime, from nighttime to daytime. So I really haven't had any time to actually sit down and record with you guys because I've been all over the place trying to get my body used to switching up on times and things of that nature. So I decided to come and do a work appropriate makeup video because I know sometimes a lot of people struggle with, oh my gosh, how should I do my makeup for work? And I personally like to keep it really simple because when you're in like a corporation or have a federal job or anything of that nature nation or anything of that nature, you don't want to be all glamified and dolled up and bright eye makeup, and you don't want to be like that. You want to be simple. So you can start off with your basic brows. You don't have to change up your brows. The only thing, you just don't want them to be too like pow in your face. And sometimes I do a natural looking brow more so than the sculpted brow. I've been leaning more to my sculpted brow recently just because I just like to switch it up sometimes. Sometimes I like to go in with my Maybelline brow drummer and just do like a little natural brow and just sculpt it out. This time I went ahead and filled it in a little fuller because my brows are growing in and they look crazy right now. Like, they look so crazy. I just had to give them a little more definition and really like fill them in so that they can be set in place. So I just used my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, and then right in the beginning of my brows, I use a NYX pencil, and that is in the shade Auburn. And I just what's the brush I used? I just take this is the brush I used. I don't think this is the brush. But anyway, I just take a angled brush. Now I started using the angled brush, a small one at that. At first I was using this big thick angled brush that I just got from my local beauty supply store. And I just wanted to switch it up. I found these in my makeup bag. This is like this really cheap makeup brush, this brush set that I purchased from online. It was really cheap. And I never really used the brushes, and I just said, let me see if I have a small angled brush in that set, and I had like 2 or 3 of them, so I just started using this, and I actually like the way it builds the brows. It's a little bit more tedious, but it gets the job done, and I like how they come out now. So I've been switching up on how to do my brows and trying to find out the best way for me to do my brows so that I can come with a brow video to give you guys. So yeah, I use this small angle brush for my brows with the Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, and then I take my pencil and I just take the brush and just like swipe the color on, and then I just go in the front in upper motions like this just to give that feathered out look right here so that they won't look cakey right there. So you don't want the beginning of your brows to be as thick as the middle or the ending of your brows, because it's always lighter in the beginning than it is towards the ends. So always remember that. You don't want your brows to be dark here and just your whole brow to be dark. You want it to have a gradient effect because your natural brows have a gradient effect. They don't start dark here and then, dark all over. They're light in the beginning and then dark towards the endings, like middle ending and stuff like that. But anyway, this might be a little long video because I'm going to talk through this video and show you guys the actual steps that I take to do my work makeup. And you know, I like to talk with my hands sometimes, and yeah, but let's go ahead and get into the video. So first, I always do my brows, and then second, I just take my Black Radiance True Complexion Under Eye Concealer in the shade C8025. And I don't use the stick portion because it smells funny to me. So I don't use the stick portion. I just use the liquid portion. I never use the stick portion because, like I said, it smells funny to me, and it you smell it throughout the day when you use the stick portion. So I try not to use that side. So I just use the liquid part, and I just place it underneath my eyes like so. I do about 4 to 5 lines. And I also get it on my brow, on my lid. That's about it. And then I take my B26 NYX flat top brush, and I just blend it on in. So once that's all blended in, to set this concealer, I use my Ben Nye powder in the shade Ebony, and I actually use this as an all-over face powder when I'm going to work because it's really, really light, and it just gives me enough coverage. I don't really need a lot of coverage, so I use a powder instead of my liquid foundation because I'm doing a lot of moving around, and sometimes I get hot and sometimes I get cold. And sometimes with liquid foundations, they get really, really shiny throughout the day. Not saying this one does, but majority of the liquid foundations get shiny throughout the day. So to avoid the shininess, I just stick with the powder. So if you're working in a work environment that you're moving around a lot, like a warehouse or something like that, then you want to stay away from the liquid foundation because it can tend to run, or like I said, you'll get really, really shiny. Then you will feel like your face is so shiny that you'll have to always go to the bathroom and blot your face. So to avoid the shininess of any liquid foundation, just go with the powder foundation. If you need, you can build your powder foundation as well, so you can get like a full coverage. But sometimes you want to stay light when you're on the job. You don't want to look like a cake face on the job. You just want to look natural and awake. So that's why I go with the Ben Nye Ebony powder. And I just take my fluffy Sonia Kashuk brush and just dip it into the top. And I just go all over my face with this powder. Literally just go all over my face with the powder. Over my eyes. You have to set your eyes because it did put concealer on your eyes, so you want to set your eye area. Okay, so that's it for that. And for eyeshadows, I normally, oh my god, this little piece of hair is driving me crazy. Okay, for eyeshadows, I normally don't do an eyeshadow. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just take a brush and just whatever is on here is going to be on my eyelid. That's because normally when I do my makeup, it's at the end, like No, it's not. It's before I put on my clothes. But I'm always like rushing for time when I do my makeup. So usually I just take any brush, any one of my makeup brushes, and just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh on. And it's usually going to be like brown script or ebony or one of those colors that'll be last. But I always use like a blending brush so that I know pretty much what color it will be. And it's usually brown script, or it's usually Cocoa Bear or something like that. Something that's neutral, not too much. It's really neutral. But today I'm going to take brown script and I'm going to put that on my lid. And that's by MAC. And I'm just using the Sigma E25 blending brush. And I'm just going to put it all over my lid. Nothing special. Just blend it on in that lid and nothing special. Really nothing special, guys. Now you can put as much or as little as you want. If you want this color to really pop, you can put a base if you want, but for more of a natural tone down look, I don't use a base. I just go ahead and put the color on just to have a little something on my lid if I want to, just a little something on my lid. But I don't use a base when I'm going to work because it's a lot of work. You're adding more steps to your makeup look than you need to when you're going to work because you're going to work to work. You're not going to work to be the glam doll and things of that nature. I mean, if you want to be a glam doll, it's all up to you. But I don't want to be a glam doll. I just want to look put together when I'm at work. That's it. And sometimes I do a little crease cut and I'll just take a dark brown shadow, Embark or Foley. And today I think I'm going to use Foley because I don't want it to be too dark. So I'm just going to use Foley in my crease. And that'll be it for shadows. And I might do like a pop of highlight in my tear duct. Just for you guys. It's not for me per se, but I'll do it just to show you how awake you can look with minimal eyeshadow. So that's what I'm going to put in my crease. I just use Foley in my crease. So for my tear duct, I am going to use, I don't remember the name of this color because it's all broken up, but it's just like a creamy color. So I'm going to put in my tear duct. And I'm going to buff some of it out because I don't want it to be this bright. So I'm just going to take that same brush that I used for brown script and buff some of that out. And I am going to do liner. Liner is very important to me. This is one step that I don't skip. And I'm going to be using the Inglot number 77 gel liner. And I'm going to be using this Bent liner by Nika K. And I got this from my local hair store. And it's like a bent eyeliner brush. And I'm going to be using that today for my liner. And I'm just going to do a really, really thin line. Sometimes when I'm at work, I try to stray away from the wing liner because it's a little bit much. You just want to be subtle. You don't want to be like, pow, I'm here, So I just try to do something really small. And you guys know I can't talk and do line at the same time. And I did a wing, but it's a small wing. It's not a huge wing like normally I would do like a long wing and it'd be like really dramatic. But it's just really small. Just want to give your eye that almondy shape. So you would do a small wing besides a large wing. I'm just going to fill it in a little bit more because this one's darker than this one. I'm just going to add a little bit more liner so that it can get darker. Okay, so that's it for liner. And usually for the most natural look, I would definitely just go ahead and use my fiber Mood Struck fiber mascara, but I lost the actual um, gel mascara part of it, so I can't use that. So I'm just gonna go in with the Benefits They're Real. No, actually, I'm just gonna go in with my Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express mascara, and I believe I still have some glue on my eyelashes from my lashes, which sucks. I'm gonna use this Silkissimi eyeliner and Carbon for my under eyes, for my waterline. I mean, I'm also gonna use. Oh my god, I poked myself in the eye. Excuse me, guys, for the sniffling, but for some reason, I think I'm catching a cold. It's here and there, on and off. Okay, so that is pretty much it. That's all that I do to go to work. This is my work makeup. Pretty much every day, I'll throw on a nude lip or something that's really natural looking, nothing too bold, like a pinky tone lip gloss. I'll just put this one on for now. This one is actually too much of a, too bright. It's not natural enough. So what I do is just rub it in and make it look nude. That's pretty much all that I do for makeup when I go to work. And if I want a little bit bronzer or blush, I just use whatever's left on my brush. I don't dip my brush into more product because I don't like a lot of product on my face when I'm going to work. If I'm wanting to be super, super glam, then yeah, I'll re-dip and, go from there. But I just really want a natural looking face, just to look put together, like I'm awake. You want to look like you're awake when you're going to work, especially if you're going to work really early or even late. or even if you're working on the night shift, you still want to look awake and alert. Now, night shift makeup is a little different from day shift makeup. This is my day shift makeup. I do a lid color for my day shift. For night shift, I don't do a lid color. I rarely do a liner, and I don't do full brows. I do the Maybelline Drama the Drama Brow for my nighttime routine. I just fill in the brows with the Drama Brow, and then I'll outline it with my concealer, and that's it. That's a really, really natural look. And I still do the under eye concealer and the ebony midnight ebony powder for nighttime, but I don't do a shadow and a liner. I just do mascara for nighttime. So the two there there's only 2 steps I do for night. Well, 3 steps I do for nighttime. Brows, brow drama. That's what I do for my brows. I use the concealer and the powder. That's all I do at night. 3 steps. That's it for nighttime work. For daytime work, I do this, what I just showed you: brows, shadow, liner, mascara. If I want bronzer, if I want gloss. I do gloss because it's daytime. You want gloss on your lips in the daytime. At nighttime, I just use Vaseline just to keep them moisturized. Because when I'm working at night, it's really, really cold in the building, so I want my lips to stay moisturized, so I just use Vaseline. So, yeah, this video is getting really, really long. I didn't really mean for it to be this long, but because I'm talking through it, I expected it to be a little long, but not this long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this daytime work video, makeup video that I just did for you guys. And I'm so sorry that it's been so long since I posted a video, but I'm trying to get back on track, trying to get my body back used to, I'm trying to get my body used to my new routine of working and everything like that. So I will definitely be bringing you more videos as soon as I possibly can. On my days off, I'll try to record at least 4 videos for you guys so that I can just have them continuously updating while I'm working and while I'm not recording. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything of that nature, leave them in the comments below. Remember to comment, like, subscribe, and share with the world. And yeah, if you guys have any requests, leave them down below. Whatever you want to know. I have a video on this hair already. This is the Valencia Rose Bohemian Twist Wave. If you guys were interested, just go back into the videos and you can see the review on this hair. You can also see the video on me coloring this hair. I think I have another video. I'm not sure, but there's like 2 videos on this hair. So if you are interested in knowing what this hair is, just I'll leave the links down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Next video is going to be a haul video showing you some new products that I got. And stay tuned for that. Love you guys. Bye. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere we go. Woo! It's Christmas time. Yay!